We are live with another one. Okay. We are live with another one. The mic is hot. Welcome to the channel, guys. Okay. Welcome to the channel. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. Today we don't really have a topic of discussion once again, guys. Excuse me. We don't have a topic of discussion today, okay? But I did want to get on the live and banter with everybody who comes on the chat. I'll give it a few moments here. Hopefully, we get some people here in the chat. But as it stands right now, guys, there is no UFC event this Saturday. September has been a real, you know, it's been real quiet. September is like the down month for the UFC. It's just not a lot of activity. You know what I mean? Not a lot of numbered pay-per-view cars. But it is what it is, guys. We are hanging on. We are hanging on. We're gonna keep hanging on, guys. Okay. But as it stands right now, guys, I will be making my UFC fight predictions most likely Monday. I'll probably most likely make my UFC fight predictions for this Saturday's card, or not this Saturday, for the Saturday after. Okay, because there is no event this Saturday. Excuse me. And as it stands right now, guys, I am 206 wins and 139 losses, guys. That is 100. That is 206 wins. Excuse me, and 139 losses, guys. All right, so that's not bad at all. That's above 500, so I'll take it. Hello. How are you? Are you from? How you doing? 1992. Hopefully, you're having a good one. 1992. I am from the U.S. of A. Okay, I am from the U.S. of A. United States of America, south part of the United States. Where are you from, man? How you doing? Welcome to your chat. Welcome to your channel, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, run up these likes and run up these subscriptions. All right, support the community. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. All right. But yeah, guys. I mean, it's been very quiet this September. Jason9, welcome back to your channel. Welcome back to your chat. Jason9 says, "Sup, bro? How you doing, man? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Can't complain. You know what I mean? There's not really a topic of discussion for today as it stands right now, but I did want to get on this live and banter with everybody on the chat. So you already know what it is. CJ says, "Hey, you're cute. What do you look for in a man?" Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you thinking that I'm, cute, good looking, whatever it is. And when it comes to men, I'm not interested in men. You know what I mean? I'm just not. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything like that. I'm just from in my world. I'm not interested in men. I've never been interested in men. I'm straight. You know what I mean? So I don't really look for anything in men. To be honest with you, I don't pocket watch. I don't worry about other men's lives. I don't worry about other men's girls. I'm not out here trying to fuck other men's girls either. That's not something that I do. But yeah, to each their own. Let me see. Muhammad said, Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah. You already know what it is. Blessed to you, man. Bless. I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so. Time is solar. Hopefully you can calm down. Hopefully you can calm down. Okay. What's the meaning of life? I think the meaning of life is that's a good question, man. But I think the meaning of life is all the experiences that you take in as a human being, whether it's bad, good, you know what I mean, all of the above. You know what I mean. I think the human experience, that's what consists of life. The gray sky says gay. If you say so, man. Jason Nine says that motherfucker is rage baiting. Most likely, Jason Nine. Most likely. I can hardly speak. My heart is beating. So I mean, that's the second time I read that. I generally enjoy. I genuinely enjoy the thorough response, gang. Thank you, CJ. I really appreciate it. You know what I mean? I try to do what I do. How you doing, Actar? How you doing? Where are you from, brother? I am from the United States of America, the southern part of the United States, man. Blessings to you, man. A Rav. Hopefully you're having a good one back. Hopefully you're having a good one. Welcome back to your chat and welcome back to your channel. Hi, MMA Big Bro. Just dropped in to say hello. A Rav, thank you for dropping in and saying hello. Blessings to you, man. Anyone can tell. Thomas Solar. Anyone can tell. Mistro says, looking like I show speed. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. Uh, R Rap says, lie. You wanted to date D Devlin some time back. Look, D Devlin is I didn't want to date D Devlin, guys, okay? D Devlin wanted to date me. I don't know I don't know where you guys got confused, okay, guys, but you need to get it right. All right, get it right and get it tight, okay? D Devlin was in my DMs. Okay? I didn't go into her DMs. Okay? Just remember that, guys. Okay? Do you like Arabs? I like all human beings as long as you're a good person. You know, you're not out here plotting and planning on people, and you're not out here being a two-faced son of a bitch. And you're not out here pretending to be a good person when you're out, fucking your cousins doing incest. You know what I mean? That's basically what I don't like. Give me your toys, Muhammad. You can have all of them if you like. Okay. Arab girls are hot. Not seen and end. If you say so, man. If you say so. I say no comment. Trim your nose hairs. DNU. I don't know what you're talking about, man. My nose hairs are great. They're, they're nowhere to be in sight. So if you're looking at me that close, that means, man, that speaks volumes about your character. To be honest with you, come to Moscow, Habibi. That's what Maverick says. Maverick, welcome back to your channel. Welcome back to your chat. Skull13 says, "Yo, how you doing?" Skull13, what is going on? Sub gang, thank you, CJ. I really appreciate it, man. Now you're a part of this community, and this is your chat and your channel. Uh, I don't know what that says. Uh, Something Ray World says the meaning of life, if my estimation, life in my estimation is to fulfill your biological imperative to fulfill your biological imperative to have children, fulfilling the duty of raising them well and achieve immortality in their memory of who you are. That's probably most likely what you meant. Uh, Ray World. I mean, if you get the privilege, I mean, I think the meaning of life is 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 all perspective. You know what I mean? So you might think that's the meaning of life in one perspective, but I say the meaning of life is overall life itself, all the experiences that you have to experience as a human being. That's really what that consists of, in my opinion. But everybody's entitled to their own. Oh, I am just a friend. That is what's up, Thomas. Gaming with Ducks. Hi, how you doing, Gaming with Ducks? Welcome to your channel. Welcome to your chat. I know a player when I see one. Look, Anthony, I'm definitely not a player. Okay, I'm definitely not a player. I might have been a player way back then, way back when. Excuse me, but not anymore, guys. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not a player. I just crush a lot. You know what I mean? Guy says, sure wish our president wasn't so fat. Well, Guy, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I mean, there's been presidents that were fat. There's been presidents that were skinny. There's been presidents that were on wheelchairs. There's been presidents that you know, just different type of presidents. To be honest with you, the only thing that we haven't gotten in the presidency, to be honest with you, is a Hispanic motherfucker. You know what I mean? We haven't gotten a Spanish motherfucker in the White House. You know what I mean? Go up in the White House, start cooking. You know, uh, some plátano maduros. You know what I mean? Give the motherfucking White House some culture. You know what I'm saying? Cook some arroz con gandules. You know what I mean? We haven't gotten any of that shit. Okay? In the White House. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, black and white. Black and white. Fantastic, guys. Fan fucking tastic. But guess what? We haven't gotten a Latino in the White House. Why is that, guys? Okay? There should be an uproar with our Hispanic community. All right? We support the economy, okay, of the United States. All right? And I think it's about that time, guys. You eat ribs. Look, guys, I eat baby back ribs. I do eat baby back ribs. Baby back ribs are really good. Let me tell you something, especially, if the meat is falling off the bone. Pause. No diddy. All right. Uh Nith Vibes says hi. How you doing, Nith Vibes? Welcome to your chat and welcome to your channel. Hey, bye. I don't know what the fuck that means. Bye. Oh, I'll bye to you too. AJ says unemployed. I'm definitely not unemployed, guys. What makes you think that a guy like me is unemployed? Guys, I have electricity. Okay, I got running water. I got a toilet. I got a roof over my head. You know what I mean? I'm holding a fucking damn near $500 mic in my hand. Okay, what makes you think? Okay, for a second, AJ, that I'm unemployed. Okay, all right, I gets money. All right, just because I don't show it off and I'm not on the gram, showing my income and my assets, it doesn't mean anything, guys. Stott does what says hi. How you doing? How you doing? Crazy says, hey buddy, how are you? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, Crazy. Hopefully you having a good one as well, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, it takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. I don't know what you guys are doing, but support the community, guys. Come on now. Stott does what says good. Thank you so much. Raz says, okay, okay, little dating advice today, bro. Does body count matter in girls? Rav, look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth. Look, man. I went on a date with a girl. All right, this is a true story, guys. Okay? True story. I might have been like maybe 21 or 22 years old. I remember this like it was fucking yesterday. Okay, because when I when I heard this, that's when the little boy in me died. Okay? Literally died. Okay? I went on a date. I went on a date with this girl. I've known her for a long time. I literally known this girl since fucking uh since oh damn, probably since like what was it, fifth grade or sixth grade? Look, probably like from fifth grade I've known this girl. You know what I mean? But I've never really dated her. We went on a date. We had a good time. We're out here, and she's the type of she was the type of girl that she kept it real, and that's what I could appreciate about this girl is that she kept it real, and she's always been a good friend of mine. You know what I mean? So she was. I know for a fact, with us being interested in each other and dating each other, she wouldn't sugarcoat shit. You know what I mean? She's not gonna lie to me. She's gonna be real, and I appreciate that. To this day, she's one of my good friends. Okay, and I don't take anything from her. It is what it is. But I went on a date with her. We go out. We had a great time during our fun time, during our good time of having a date. The question was asked. I asked her, how many people have you slept with, if you don't mind me asking. And she gave me a number, guys. She gave me a number that was so crazy that I knew she wasn't lying. Okay, I knew for a fact she wasn't lying because there is no way a girl is just gonna. I knew she wasn't lying because there was no thought behind it. Like she wasn't thinking about it. She wasn't, like looking up in the sky and like, oh yeah, trying to make up a number. This girl, when I asked her this question, she knew the number right away. Okay, so I knew right away that this girl is not bullshitting, especially with the high number that she told me. I'm talking high number. And I'm 21, 22 years old, and this girl is probably like 21 years old, 20 years old, 20 or 21 years. I think she was 21 years old. Yeah, she's 21 years old. I was 22 years old. Okay, so 22 years old telling me this high body count, I couldn't believe it. I even told her, I was like, I'm in awe. I'm at a loss for words that you're telling me this and you're being honest with me. You know what I mean? And she was honest, she kept it real. So, in my opinion, from my world, when it comes to body count does matter. All right, and it matter, and it doesn't matter in a numerical way, like in a number way. It doesn't matter in that way. It matters in a physical way. You got, a lot of people, a lot of human beings don't understand the science behind having sex and being physical with another human being. Okay, go. I'm not going to go into detail about the research that I've learned throughout my life about sex and what happens during sex and what physical attributes are, shared with each other. Guys, go do your own research about sex and what happens during sex. All right, it's not only sex. There's a lot that's going on behind that. So yes, it does matter. In my opinion, it does matter, and it changes the female perspective and body, literally scientifically it does. So body count does count. The more people you sleep with, unfortunately, it's just it's not a really good look, man. It really isn't, honestly. Let me see. Scott does what says hi. How you doing? Jason Nine says, so what is your predictions for Gon and Aspinall? I might bet at the end, but not the same as the last fight. Look, Jason Nine, you better not. Because you did lose some money, okay? You did lose some money. I don't want Jason Nine losing any more money. And when it comes to the predictions of Cyril Gahn and Aspinall, guys, I can't give you my prediction on that one just yet. I'm just being honest with you, okay? I'm just being honest with you. I can't give you my predictions on that just yet. But look, guys, I did tell you, don't be surprised if Cyril Gahn is able to beat, Tom Aspinall. All right, do not be surprised. All right, and don't be surprised if Tom Aspinall, struggles to take out Cyril Gahn, and then all of a sudden you got John Jones tweets, just what I mean? So don't be surprised, Jason Nine. Jesus is king. That's what Jamie says. Introduce your introduce your family members. Crazy. I don't know why would I introduce my family members. Why would I introduce my family members? That makes no sense at all, guys. Okay. Why would you want to know my family members? You know what I mean? Uh, Jesus is Lord. Peace be upon him. Are you single? Yeah. Hmm. I am single, but I did meet somebody. I can't lie, guys. I have gotten serious with somebody in the recent times. I want to say I want to say in the last 8 months, me and this person have really grown to really connect. To be honest with you, and I really appreciate her, and she really appreciates me. And when we chill together, it's a different vibe. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I am single. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not out here being physical with anybody else uh, anymore. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay on the straight and narrow and see if me and this girl we we might just build. You know what I mean? We might just build, and we might shit. We might build a family. You never know. You know what I mean? But as of right now, I am single, but there is somebody in my life, and it has moved to the next step. She's staying over my house a little bit more often, and but yeah, I am single technically, but most likely in the next 3 to 4 months I won't be. Hello, brother. Are you vape? I don't know. I am not vape. I never know you smoking like jokey. Definitely not. Freedom of speech just ain't saying what you want to say. Is also hearing what you don't want to hear. Demons. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Paul, I hear you, man. I hear you. It's funny that you brought that up because I don't know if anybody want to hear this, but Jimmy Kimmel's show just got canceled. Excuse me. Jimmy Kimmel's show just got canceled, and it's a sad story. To be honest with you, it's a sad story, guys. I mean, it's crazy. Hi, how you doing? Iran, how you doing, Iran? Blessings to you. Manisha says hello, hello. Are you single? Gaming. I am single. I already told you the guys. I'm single, but I am seeing someone. Free the world of Hamas. Paul, if you say so, man. I'm gonna give you a. I don't know what that means. Laugh my ass off. You the man, brother. You gained a new follower. Keep up the great content. Thank you, Anthony. I really appreciate it, man. Like and subscribe, guys. You already know what it is. Go back to Pakistan. Look, man, I'm definitely not Pakistani. What are you talking about? I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican, man. I was born and raised in New York City. What the fuck are you talking about, Pakistan? What? Fucking foolish, Mr. Freddie. Fucking foolish. Legal Latino for Trump. Look, Paul, I do agree with you. You know what I mean? I do agree with you. If you come into this country, yeah, come in legally. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. I mean, look, guys, it's a fucking process to get into the United States. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I mean? I have family members that are not from this country. They're from Dominican Republic, and you know what? It's a struggle, man. It's a struggle. You know what I mean? So to each their own. You know what I mean? I don't know what a lot of people out there are going through, but you never know what people are going through, man. And they just want a situation where they can help their family live through better conditions, to be honest with you. So uh Paul says we Americans like our borders with ice extra. Paul, I hear you, man. I hear you. It's just I mean, this country has been built on the backs of you know Hispanics, blacks, Asians. So it's just a lot to consider, guys. A lot to consider. And if we're going if we're going to talk about freedom of speech and stuff like that, then we need to talk about Jimmy Kimmel's show, man. It got canceled. I need a wife. That is sad story that you need a wife, man. You don't need a wife, all right, my guy. You don't need a wife at all. You know what I mean? Don't talk like that. Mr. Freddy says people in Africa don't have a roof over their head. They got leave. Unbelievable, Mr. Freddy. Unbelievable. I trust you, boy. Somebody says hi. How you doing, Var? Quit yapping, bro. Quit rapping, bro. You trans or something? Henny, I'm definitely not, Henny. I'm definitely not trans. I don't know why you would think I was trans. You know what I mean? A man like me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? If you were standing in front of me, I'll smack the taste out your fucking mouth. I bet you won't say that shit in my face because I'll smack the shit out of you, and your next action might be to hit me back. But by the time you actually recollect, okay, and remember what just happened, you'll be killed. Okay, so shut your fucking mouth. Mathematics says, "Great job, thriving. You achieved something amazing, and your hard work has paid off. Winning the race to the egg is just the beginning. Now the world is yours." Mathematics, if you say so, man. If you say so, thank you for telling me that. Your thoughts on Andrew Tate? Look, man. My thoughts on Andrew Tate. I don't really have any thoughts on Andrew Tate, to be honest with you. Um, I mean, we might not have the same beliefs, to be honest with you, but we have a lot of things that we do agree on. We do agree on to be real. You know what I mean? Andrew Tate thinks that men need to be men. And I'm all for that. I am all for what Andrew Tate is trying to spread, and he's just trying to spread men standing up and being strong again. You know what I mean? Having a fucking backbone. We got men out here, guys, that literally they stay with a cheating wife. And I never fucking understood that. You know what I mean? And then their excuse is, oh, that's what being in a marriage. That's what it consists of. Ups and downs. Oh, you're fucking confused. All right, my guy. If you're staying with a female that cheats on you, you're fucking dumb. All right, you're an idiot. Okay, because she's going to continue to cheat, even if she's not cheating on you. You know what I mean, as much as she used to back in the day. But best believe, okay, when she finds her opportunity, she'll cheat on you quicker than you could fucking blink. Okay, and we got men out here rewarding bad behavior. Like literally, a guy would get cheated on by his wife, right? And then all of a sudden, he'll panic. Okay, he'll fucking panic and start, buying her things, start taking her out to dinner. You know what I mean? Start treating her nice, start opening her doors and shit like that. When in reality, you should not even fucking open a door for the son of a bitch that she is. Okay, I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. Nobody should get rewarded for bad behavior, and yet we got men out here rewarding women, females, for bad behavior. It's not a good look, guys. So, like I said, when it comes to Andrew Tate, I might not agree with a lot of things that he says, but I do agree with some of the things that he says. Mathematics, how you doing? Hey, boo. That's what Elijah says. Hey to you. Why are you drinking out of a jam jar, my man? Mathematics, this is not a jam jar, man. This is not a jam jar, bro. It's a cup. It's a glass cup. Imagine if the mic was me. That's disgusting. If the mic was you, it wouldn't be this close to my face. I could tell you that much. Unreleased says, "What's the difference between a bowling ball and a baby?" Look, unreleased Juice World. I have no idea. Sunday Sun says, "Clown." He has a clown posted on me. Most likely because he is that cheating man that most likely stays with his wife, and he continuously gets cheated on. Unbelievable. Out here rewarding bad behavior. Unbelievable, guys. You know what I mean? Stop the incest, okay, guys? Sound like Trump. I'll tip you, boy. The baby stank. Never trust women. Oh well, I'm not saying never trust a woman, right? I'm not saying never trust a woman. I'm not saying that. You know, because I'm just being real. I met some real females out here. Honestly, I met some real females who are, with their husbands for many years, and I can go out with them to a restaurant, and I don't have to come up with a thought in my mind about, fucking them or anything like that because they're close friends of mine, right? And you know what I mean? They're civil. They're not thinking about fucking me either. We're over here because we're chopping it up. We haven't seen each other in a long time, and we're having dinner, catching up with each other because we have the same friends, so we want to catch up. There's people like that out there that could normalize just going out and having a good time. But then there's other people out there that go out and, you know what I mean, they go out with a narrative to cheat on their husbands. You know what I mean? And then we got people out here, plotting and planning of how they're gonna cheat on them. It's unbelievable. Why don't you put that much effort into taking care of your family? Okay, how about that one? I can fit three fingers in my bowling ball. That's what's up. You can fit three in a baby. That is disgusting. Dropping negative comments is so 2024. I hear you, man. I hear you. That don't make sense. If you say so, Elijah. Read it again and try to comprehend basic English. Unreleased Juice World. If you say so, man. If you say so. Let me see. I was thinking about how to prioritize my roster. She I prioritize based off our chemistry in the moment and their past and thoughts about our future, etc. I hear you. I hear you, Aran, Arab. I hear you. What is environment? What is environment? What type of question is that? Jason Nine says facts. What else happened? What else happened when you have sex? I need to know because I have been shaggy a lot of uh oh my god. Sticky to death. That's what's up, man. Below Muhammad, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for calling me Below Muhammad's brother. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Is dead guilty? All right, Jason, and I over here representing the community. Thank you so much. Somebody says, bro, you said Jesus peace be upon him. Are you Muslim? Does it matter? Doesn't matter if I'm Muslim. Doesn't matter if I'm Jewish. Doesn't matter if I'm Catholic. Doesn't matter if I'm Christian. Doesn't matter if I'm atheist. Doesn't matter. Like it doesn't really matter, man. You know what I mean? I'm just peace be upon him when I'm saying Jesus, just because it's true. Peace be upon him. It's people out here just spilling his name out here, but they're not saying anything. You know what I mean? That holds weight. Good morning from The America, Helen. Well, welcome to your channel and welcome to your chat from America as well, from the US of A, southern southeast, okay, of America. All right, so welcome to your chat. Dennis says hi. How you doing? Corey the whole music says they're sick in their head. They forgot I'm him. I am him. Kardashian. I don't even know what that means. Yanks showing themselves up again, thick as fuck. Everybody from Pakistan. Danny White. I don't think everybody's from Pakistan. Jason Nine. Shit happened to me. Bitch was with someone already. LOL. You can't trust these bitches, bro. Jason Nine. I mean, that happens, Jason Nine. You know what I mean? It happens. You know, the worst thing about it is at least he wasn't with somebody and they didn't try to kill you. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest because I'm just gonna tell you a little story, a little gist of mine, Jason Nine. You know, I got out of a long relationship. I was in a relationship for about 8 to 9 years. I'm just being honest. I got out of that relationship. And then when I got out of that relationship, I didn't date anybody for like about a year. I'm just being honest. I didn't date anybody for like about a year. I didn't give anybody a fucking, not even a chance. Okay. And the first person I gave a chance to, uh, I give a chance to this person. We go out on a date. You know what I mean? We go back. You know, we go back to a hotel. You know what I mean? And we're in the hotel, and it's crazy because we had ordered some food. So I hear a knock on the door, and I'm here thinking, okay, finally the food, right? As I approach the door, I open the door thinking it's the food, and I should have looked through the window beforehand, my dumbass, you know. So I open the door, and when I open the door, this guy attacks me. Like for real, this guy attacked me like if he was going to kill me. And I laugh now, but I'm laughing because it's all because of a female. Like I would never show up somewhere to kill somebody because you're with a girl that I'm dating. If you're fucking a girl that I'm with, or if you're fucking my wife or something like that, that's not my wife anymore. You can have her. I'm not gonna go bother you at a hotel and try to kill you. Okay, but apparently this guy had enough balls to show up at this hotel, knock on the door. I open the door and he attacks me. And now I'm being attacked by this guy, and I'm happy. I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? So I defended myself to the point where I'm fighting, and I hear this girl screaming, and I'm expecting this girl to be calling the police, but she's not calling the police. I'm having to defend myself against this dude, and she's not doing shit. She's just screaming. You know what I mean? So I knew I had to do something because this guy was dangerous. I didn't know if he had a knife or a gun on him. You know what I mean? So I hit him, and I hit him with a solid object, and I thought I killed the guy. I'm just being honest, guys. This is a true story. I thought I killed the guy. I literally thought I hit this guy so hard that as soon as I hit him, I thought I killed this guy because as soon as I hit him, he went limp and he hit the ground, and it looked like he wasn't even breathing. And I wasn't trying to check if he was breathing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. After I hit him and he went down, I kicked him in the head about two to three times. I'm not lying because I wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna move. And I literally grabbed my phone and I start calling the police. And this bitch is like, "No, don't call the police. Don't call the police." I'm like, "Bitch, who the fuck are you? You sit there on that fucking bed before I smack the shit out of you, okay? Because I just beat your man's ass, and I'll beat your ass too for putting me in this fucking predicament. Now I don't even know if this man is dead or not." Luckily, he didn't die. We did call the police. The ambulance came and everything. And after the whole scenario, because I had to write up this whole shit. Like I had to write this whole fucking scenario. It was so embarrassing. I'm at a hotel, trying to get it in, and here I am now with the fucking police having to write a fucking statement. But luckily, the guy didn't die. He was just really badly harmed. And yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, guys, that left a lasting an everlasting impression in my mind that I would never, ever, ever, ever date any girl, right? That I just don't know. Because I didn't know this girl. I just wanted to go out, have a good time, date a little bit, and get a little, size, little, whatever, whatever. But I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not. I decided since that day on, I'm not gonna do that. That shit's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Like showing up to a hotel to kill somebody. Like what the fuck? People are crazy out here. You know what I mean? People are nuts, and he's lucky because I did have a pistol on me, and he could have been dead, literally dead. But whatever. Paul got hurt. Bless him. Yeah, he did. Do it legally. Don't shit on our laws, and we good. Bro, skipped my comment. Big Mac sauce. What do you mean? What comment, Big Mac sauce? I don't see no comment on here. I think you probably got your comment erased, Big Mac sauce. Big Mac sauce has a sad face. I eat cow. Somebody says, Lord says, bro, what is going on? I'm so lost. My dog is asleep. Chat. In Italian. Hello, buddy. Laugh my ass off. He don't need a wife. Laugh my ass off. Can anyone teach me how to become a Christian? Jimmy is trash. Free Palestine. Why did Jimmy Kimmel get canceled? Damn, let me see how far I am with these comments. Oh my god, I'm like down the street with these comments, guys. I'll get back on the Charlie Kirk thing in a minute. Hold on a second. I gotta go. Damn, y'all left me some crazy. Why Jimmy? Okay. What the fuck with the full blown beard? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. If you don't like it, then you already know what to do. Are you Middle Eastern? No, I'm not more Middle Eastern. I am Puerto Rican and Dominican. Hello, I am from Indonesia. Well, welcome to your chat and welcome to your channel, all the way from Indonesia, guys. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, support the community. All right, like I always say, guys, this is your channel. Okay, I am just a pilot, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, ha 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 ha. I like this Jeezer OE MMA TV. Go on, my son. Don't call me your son. Okay, I'm nobody's son, first and foremost. So call me OE. Okay. Somebody says, "What the fuck?" I agree with that. Free Jerusalem. I agree with Tate. Oh, he's confused. Danny, go away. You're real, bro. Thank you, sharpshooter. I appreciate it. Corey says they're sick in the head. They forgot I'm him. I am him. Oh my god, again with this shit. That's not a real country. Hell yeah, I love Andrew Tate. What's up, you dirty Jew? Thank you, Julian. I appreciate it. You should talk to your dirty mom, her dirty hamster self. It's literally not recommended by Earth. Damn, bro, spitting facts. Jason, nah, I'm just talking the truth, man. Okay, I'm just talking the truth. Laugh my ass off. I say fuck them. At Danny, hopefully you get the Charlie Kirk treatment real soon. That is yeah. Well, damn. Whoa. That is woo. But yeah, guys, Jimmy Kimmel did get canceled. He got canceled for saying a comment about Charlie Kirk, and unfortunately, his show will not go on anymore. His show is canceled indefinitely. Okay, unfortunately. Are you straight? Gaming 1989. I am definitely straight. Okay, I'm definitely straight. You could put me in front of any female right now, probably in front of your wife, in front of your girl, and I bet $100 if you left me alone with her, and you'll find out real quick that I'm not gay. All right, and she'll find out real quick that I'm not gay. All right, point blank. Period. Jason Knight, thank you for holding down the community. From a river to the sea, Jerusalem is now free. At Danny White, LOL, LOL. Go hide in a tunnel underground. That's what he said. Danny, go hide in a tunnel, LOL. You really hurt my feelings, Danny boy. Hello from Jerusalem. That is what's up, Danny. Danny White. You're an American. Who are you kidding? Oh yes, that's classic Jewish name, Daniel White. Welcome back to your cat. Welcome back to your flannel. Mr. C's, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Continue being a dumbass in this channel. Man wants to be Israeli so bad and is embarrassed of being American. He pretends he's in Jerusalem. I don't know who would pretend that. Uh, hey, how's it going? Aslin, it's going good. It's going good. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Can you burn the American flag? But soon as you burn Israel flag, that's a crime. Uh, Danny White says everywhere. Good old America. All right, this is not nothing here is important right now. Okay, I'm moving on, guys. I'm moving on from these comments because now we're talking about other stuff, and I'm not really that much interested in that other stuff. Your entire country is run by Israel. Israel. But yeah, guys. I mean, like I said before in the beginning of this live, guys. I don't have I don't have any topic of discussion, but I did want to get on here and banter with you guys, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to read every comment, but it's really hard. Uh, how you doing, content gamer? Hopefully, you have any good one. Content gamer. I was paying homage to your motto and your cap and flannel. What the fuck, mate? Mr. C's. Sorry. Don't Mr. C's, you can't get offended. All right, you can't get offended on some of the shit that I say. Okay, Mr. C, I didn't mean to offend you. You know what I mean? I sometimes say shit on the fly. You know what I mean? Like literally, even Jason 9 understands that. Even Mars. All right, we got Jason 9, we got Mars, we got GTA Shorts. We got a lot of people who've been supporting this community for a long time, and they know for a fact I say shit that's just off the cuff. You know what I mean? So, Mr. C's, please don't get offended about what I say. I'm just saying shit just to sometimes say it. You know what I mean? After I read a comment. But yeah, Mr. C's, I meant no harm. Okay, I meant no harm for what I said. All right. Uh, hello, hello. How's everyone? Good to see you again. OE, how are you? Remy, welcome back to your channel. Welcome back to your chat. You just caught me right now apologizing to Mr. C because I did say something that was, out of hand. But I was just fucking with him. I was just messing around. Uh, he got deleted. Danny White, what are you talking about? Where are you from? Content gamer. I am originally from the southeast of the United States of America, guys. That's where I'm from. Okay. Mr. C says favorite superhero movie prior to 2008. Okay, I'll give you one right now. First and foremost, the first superhero movie that I ever watched that I was totally impressed by when I went to go watch it in the theater. I was a kid when I watched it was Spider Man. The number one movie to me at that time, especially for like the new. They came out with new CGI shit, during this year, and I tell you what, that first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, that shit was phenomenal. The graphics was phenomenal. I've never saw a movie with that type of CGI and that type of just movement. Fucking Spider-Man flying through the air. I've never seen that shit. That shit was amazing. Let me see. Danny White says Florida. Maybe you never know. Maybe Louisiana, maybe Alabama. I don't know, guys. Maybe Georgia. What do you think, guys? Content gamer says yeah. Mr. C says Spider Man with Tobey Maguire was fire. I liked Daredevil 2003 also. Damn, you talking about Ben Affleck? I think Ben Affleck played Daredevil in that movie. It was a good movie though. I wish they had more graphics though during that time for that first Daredevil movie. It was nothing compared to that first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. I can tell you that much. Remy says Lego Batman is my favorite movie because I said so, and I like Legos because in immature little man baby. Remy, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. If it wasn't for Tobey Maguire, MCU wouldn't be this big now. Damn, content gamer. I kind of agree with you, to be honest. Is that Ben Affleck Daredevil? LOL. Jason 9, that is Ben Affleck. That is Ben Affleck Daredevil. All right. And it was good. It was good, but I can't say it was as good as the Spider-Man movie. I could tell you that much. All right, I could tell you that much. It definitely was not as good as that Tobey Maguire first Spider-Man movie. That shit was phenomenal. You know what other movie was fucking crazy when I went to go watch it for the first time in the movie theater, guys? Was Transformers. That first Transformers movie was exactly like the Spider-Man movie when I watched it for the first time in theaters. You're sitting there in the movie theater, and if you're coming from where I come from, I was born in, I'm not gonna say that my age, but I was born way back when. Okay, guys, I'm fucking basically a vampire out here. Okay, but look, guys, I'm sitting there watching Transformers, and as soon as the first Transformer transforms from the car, because I went with my homeboy, and I literally looked at my homeboy, and we're looking at each other like, "Holy shit! We are watching history in the making." I've never watched, this type of shit before. This shit is a fucking amazing. But yeah, Transformers gave me that effect as well. You know what I mean? When I did watch it, that first Transformers with Shia LaBeouf. Let me see. Hellboy with Ron Burman was good too. Damn, Mr. Caesar, I can't disagree with you. Hellboy was a definite good movie. It was. Well, I'm new, but I'm sub to your channel. Thank you, Content Gamer. I really appreciate it. Welcome to your channel. Welcome to your chat. All right. Jason is here. Hello, Jason. Jason 9 is here. Jason 9, Transformers was fucking sick, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, if you like, I'm just being real. I've never watched a movie with that type of CGI in it. So when I'm sitting there watching the first Transformers, I'm literally like at all. I'm like, how the fuck did they do this? How the fuck were they able to pull this off? I just watched a fucking car transform, okay, into a fucking monster right before my eyes, and this is not cartoon, guys. Okay? This is not cartoon. Yeah, man, Transformers was amazing when it first came out. Do you think SpongeBob fell off? I never really watched SpongeBob at all, to be honest with you. I only watch, what I watch with, some people. But I don't think he fell off. He'll never fall off. Okay, SpongeBob is SpongeBob. Remy, you guys have a confession. I've never seen Transformers. I'm sorry, guys. Damn it, Remy. Damn it, Remy. I can tell you what, it's definitely not going to give you the same effect that it did back then. All right, but I do say go watch it. Why not? It's a good movie. Dean, welcome back to your channel and welcome back to your chat. Dean, what is going on, man? Hopefully you're having a good one. Mr. C says Shia LaBeouf was the Fredo of Transformers. Megan Fox was Sam McGee. Shia LaBeouf was basically useless, couldn't fix a car, wasn't smart, no riz, and Megan Fox had to hold his hands to the whole. You're absolutely right. In the beginning of the scene, she had to, basically inform him of how awesome his car was. Unbelievable. Mr. C says, I've never seen Star Wars. I haven't seen any of the new Star Wars. The old Star Wars or Star Trek. Oh my God. Unbelievable. I've never seen Star Wars either. Don't worry, Mr. C's. That's what Remy says. Hello, 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 hello. Alex, welcome back to your channel. Welcome back to your chat. Kendrick or Drake? That's a good question. Uh, you know, um, if I had to be honest, all right, the person that I mostly listen to is probably Drake. I don't even listen to Drake. You know what I mean, like that. But I can't say if I can name out a few albums from Drake. You know what I mean, and that's because I've listened to those albums. When it comes to Kendrick Lamar, I haven't really listened to. I mean, Good Kid, Mad City. I can name those albums. Those classic albums and whatnot. Great album. But if I had to say somebody, I think I listen to Drake a little bit more. You know, what is your first DC movie? Damn, shit, fuck. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. Hello, how are you? I'm doing good, Alex. I am doing good. Content Gamer says Kendrick. Original says I remember collecting SpongeBob cards back in the day, back in the early 2000s when I was a kid, and there was a rare card which I got off Patrick, which would smell when you scratched. Oh wow, that's awesome. That is awesome, man. Never even saw that. Somebody says Kendrick. Jason 9 says I've never seen Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a good movie. I only watched Harry Potter, the first Harry Potter. I only watched the first movie that ever came out. I never watched anything past that. Jason says no. I mean, Jason says no. Remy says Jason no. Me too, bro. Drake is best. Drake does shit with women. Can you say this 10,000 fast red glue gun? I can't. I cannot do that. Eddie Murphy films and Mike Myers films. Nutty Professor, Coming to America, Dave versus Austin Powers trilogy. That's crazy. Those are great movies, actually. But I still listen to his songs. I hear you, content. Drake fell off, and we are better off. If you say so, Rex. Content gamer says for real. Did you have an N64 or a PS1 back in the day? I had both of them. I had a N64 and I had a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2 back in my day. You know what I mean? What is your height? I'm 6 feet 3 inches. Visible, I am not 6 feet 3 inches. I am most likely 5'7". If I had to, estimate, about like 5'7". He immature visible in I'm 900 wait 999. I'm actually 5'6". Well, Remy, that's what's up. Mr. C says, "What did you like more, N64 or PS1?" That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one because I mean N64 has some great games. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. They had some great games. They had Donkey Kong, just phenomenal games. I mean 007. Oh man. Um, I give it to the PlayStation. I give it to the PlayStation. You know what I mean? Especially with how they were able to build off from PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2. Do you like Charlie Kirk? Um, I didn't know the guy. I didn't know Charlie Kirk. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know anything about him. I just know some things about him. I just know like some of his political views. I know just very, very little about the guy when it comes to Charlie Kirk. You know what I mean? So, you know, I can't say that I dislike him, and I can't say that I like the guy. I really don't know the guy, so I really can't give any opinion about anything. But you know, the one thing that I can say is that nobody deserves to die the way he did, especially for just words. You know what I mean? So when it comes to Charlie Kirk, I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, even if you disagree with it. And this is a country where the basis of this country is freedom, freedom for everything, freedom to do anything, even freedom of speech. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, now we're living in a world that's kind of hazy right now. The waters have been murkied, and we got Jimmy Kimmel out here with his show being canceled due to him making a Charlie Kirk, remark. But I mean, that's what this country is all about: is freedom of speech. And if you're out here canceling shows like Jimmy Kimmel, I don't know where this country is headed, guys. It's a scary place, and I honestly think we need to get a lot of these type of communities together to really start shaping out the future of this country. I'm just being honest because I don't know the way things are shaping out, man. It's not looking good. Mr. C says 007 Golden Eye was so fire. Mr. C, that's exactly the one I'm talking about. Remy, what in the world is a N64? Am I really that young? Remy, you are definitely that young if you don't know what that is. What did you think of the movie Weapons? Weapons. I don't think I ever seen that. I'm 6'4", but I never had a girlfriend. I'm 16. Well, if you're 6'3", you never had a girlfriend. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Focusing on yourself, the girls will come and go. Trust me, the girls will come and go. Mr. C says, Ocarina of Time still holds up 25 years later. I hear you, Mr. C. Bailey says, how do I get my hunter level up on RuneScape? I don't know what that is. Mr. C says nobody should go out like that, especially a man who gave us Star Trek. Rest in peace, Captain Kirk. You are tripping, bro. Content Gamer says, did you watch the Superman movie? I definitely didn't watch the Superman movie because a lot of these movies, guys, and I'm just being honest, guys. I'm just being honest. Once you get to a point where you, as as old as me, basically a fucking vampire walking on this fucking earth. Once you get to this age, okay, things start looking a little bit suspicious. And what I mean by that is that, guys, in 2008, I watched The Dark Knight. Okay, one of the best Batman movies, actually, the best Batman movie you will ever watch is The Dark Knight. Okay, point blank, period. I don't give a fuck if you disagree with me. And now all these remakes are being, done. We got Spider Man being remade. I mean, they're fucking since Tobey Maguire. I mean, guys, they remade Spider Man a dozen times. They remade fucking a Batman movie a dozen times too. Superman movie, they remade that shit a trillion times. So there was no way that I was gonna waste my damn time wasting, you know, my beautiful time wasting it on watching a Superman movie that most likely consists of the same shit. The same shit. Uh, Let me see. Just trying to keep things light. Mr. C's, that's what's up. Movies nowadays don't hit the same. Mr. C's, they really don't. How dare bro mention Superman Batman is better. Mr. C says, especially with a new superhero movie coming out every 3 months, is sick, man. I can't watch another fucking superhero movie. Remy says, Mr. C, you are so right. I can't find a good zombie movie at all anymore. Content Gamer says, the best Batman actor is Christian Bale. He's the Batman for Dark Knight. You're damn right he is. I love when UFC fighters make movies, even though I don't like movies nor anime. That's what Visible said. I'm struggling. Guys, give me a good zombie movie recommendation. Look, Remy. I believe 28 weeks or 28 days later is coming out soon. So go watch that. All right, go watch 28 days later. The very first one. Okay, 28 days or 28 weeks or something like that. Go watch that movie. That movie is phenomenal, and they're coming out with a new one. Content Gamer says the Superman movie of this one is so good. Snyder one was shit. He turned Superman into an opposite, bro. Contact. Thank you for letting me know. Jason9 says Iron Man 2008 and the Nolan Batman movie are my favorite ones. Jason9, that is what's up. Mr. C says I still haven't seen The Dark Knight. I remember the day it hit theaters though. Mr. C's everybody remembers when it hit theaters because of that, tragic, shooting that happened. It's crazy because when I went to the theaters to watch this, I watched it and I'm sitting in the theater and then all of a sudden the screen goes literally the screen goes black. It's literally in the beginning of the scenes when the guy is trying to jump from one building to the next building and they're trying to make way into the bank. Literally, the lights turned off, and guess what? The movie was canceled. The movie was literally canceled the day it premiered. And they gave me extra movie tickets to go, the next day to go watch it because they were having technical issues. I couldn't believe it, guys. I could not fucking believe it. I went to go watch this movie, The Dark Knight. There was a long ass line to get your fucking ticket. I got my ticket, got my fucking seats, got there extra early. Fucking place was packed, okay? And still didn't get to watch the movie because of their fucking technical issues. I couldn't believe it. Let me see. Dark Knight is pretty good. It really is. I got to go. All right, Remy. Thank you for representing this channel. Okay, welcome to your channel. Welcome to your chat. You're welcome here anytime. Okay, like and subscribe, guys, if you are new to the channel. Okay, do me the favor. 28 days later, 28 weeks later, 28 months later, 28 years later. Mr. C's exactly. Imagine Shara Bullet and Jack Sparrow That would have been awesome. He would have played the character perfectly fine. Remy says, "Holy crap! What's next? 29 eternity later." Remy. Oh my god. Content says, "Trust me, bro. This Superman movie has opposite story. It doesn't follow the same stupid story all the time. One, James Gunn one is so good. All right, man. I gotta check it out. Thank you for letting me know." Mr. C says, "Did you ever have one of those 6-inch boxes TV that had a built-in VHS player and weighed like 100 pounds?" Mr. C's, I never had that, but that sounds troubling. Okay, that sounds troubling. All right, aren't they making Pirates of the Caribbean without Jack Sparrow? LOL. I mean, if they are, that's a sad story. In my opinion, if it's Pirates of the Caribbean without Jack Sparrow, then it's not Pirates of the Caribbean, guys. Point blank, period. Fucking point blank, period. But anyways, guys, you already know what it is, guys. I got on here with no topic of discussion. Okay, I came on this live specifically to banter with you guys, and you guys obliged. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, Mr. C's, Jason Nine, Content Gamer, Remy, all you guys who blessed this channel and blessed this chat today. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Okay, this is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. Hey, guys, I'm out of here. You guys have been great. Catch me on my next live. I'll probably get live most likely tomorrow morning once again and Saturday morning once again as well. You guys have a good one. I'll see you then. Peace. One love.